All right. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Hello? All right. We got some people in here. All right. Who do we got in here? Amanda S., as always. I could hear myself. Amanda's listening in the background. She's watching this whole thing. Jason, the old millennial. Hello. Oliver, hope you liked your birthday video. How's everyone doing on this fine Labor Day? It is it's a vacation here in Canada, and I know it's a vacation there in the States as well, if you're from the States. And apparently, Labor Day is simply just rewarding laborers. It's a free day off. John Hamlin, greetings from North York. What up, North York? I'm a little far from North York as of right now. All right, we're getting into it. We're picking up steam. Guys, thanks for joining me. I know Ryan's not here. It's sad. I once had him up here at the cottage, and we did our videos here, and it was fun. But this year it just couldn't happen. Some exciting things in his life are going on. You know, he's going to be a dad soon, so give some love to Ryan for being a dad in the next few weeks. So unfortunately, he wasn't able to come up to the cottage because I'm going to be here for a little bit. All right, let's get into some comments here. Kurt Anderson, what up, Kurt? Yes, cottage life is good. I love cottage life. And like, I can work from home, so I can work from cottage, which is great. All right, Amanda S. wants to know, when do we get to meet Amanda? It's not today. She's in the background if you can hear, but it's not today. And we're trying to get her and Christine on the show, but it will happen. You know, are we not good enough for you? All right. Dallas, glad you liked the birthday video. Yeah, Dallas came on our live last time, and you mentioned it was his birthday, and so we got that video out. All right, let's get into it here. When are you making your move? What's my move? Jason, the old millennial. When am I making my move? What move is that? Oh, Ryan's already moved. Ryan moved. Unfortunately, it's a sad day. It's a sad, sad day. Well, sad month. Sad few months. So yeah, he's just been very busy. And that's kind of why we've also just been, not uploading as frequently. We're just kind of catching up. But once things to return to normal, we'll be firing off. Moose Jaw, John Lundy, hell from Moose Jaw. I think he's meant to say hello. So I have, well, they're not friends, but I follow these guys from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. It's Leroy and Leroy. And Leroy, there's Leroy in front of the camera and Leroy behind the camera. And they make these really, really fun skits. And I think they blew up on TikTok. So if you haven't followed them, you need to follow them. They're killing it, and they're funny. So what up, Moose Jaw? You must know Leroy and Leroy. Daniel Valdez, sup, Adam? Greetings from Central California. How's it going, bud? It's going really good. I've been up at the cottage for about 5 days now, 6 days, 5 days. And it's nice. It's always nice to get away from the busy city life. So being by the water, I highly encourage it for everybody. It's a nice life on the water. And I love going out in the boat. yesterday we had some bad weather, and a good friend of mine, he loves fishing, and like I'm not like I'm okay with fishing. I'll throw a rod in the water, but I'm not like a hardcore fisherman, and he's just like really into it. And I kept telling him, he was here for like a couple days, and I kept telling him, dude, I'll take you out on the boat. We'll go fishing at like 6 a.m. And I just couldn't get it up that early. It just didn't work out. So on like the last day that he was here, I'm like, I'm gonna take you out on the boat. And so we went out on the boat, and then it like started pissing rain, and I just stuck it out there, and he was loving every minute of it. And we were literally out there for like 4 hours in this little tin boat in the middle of the lake. And he caught a whole bunch of bass. He didn't keep anything. But yeah, he had a great time. So that's cottage living sometimes for you too. Thanks, Amanda. Yes, I'm good enough solo. Thank you. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm catching up. Sometimes it's better to have Ryan here because he's able to watch the comments too. And for me, it's a little harder. Brian the cat, hello from Canada. What up, Canada? I want poutine right now, says Hector. Me too. Me too. I'm only about 3.5 hours away from Montreal. Maybe I'll go make a quick trip over there and get some poutine. Dallas Oliver, Blue Jays took it to my Yankees today. Good job. I'm pissed with the boys lately. You know what? I haven't been watching baseball, sadly enough. But I heard there's a crazy game with the Jays a couple days ago that went down to like I think they were down 8-3 or something like that in the eighth, and they just made a crazy comeback in the 10th or something like that. Rob Sutherland. Rob, you've been enjoying the latest videos. Okay. Is that like Family Guy? Is that what you're enjoying? Let me know what videos you're liking. We're always trying to keep, introducing some new stuff and doing our Family Guy because Family Guy is clearly everyone's favorite too. They're usually our most popular videos. Amanda S. I am drinking good old H2O. We had some friends here, and I had plenty of beers, and so now I'm just on a decompression of beer. And you might wonder what beer I was having. So unfortunately, I wasn't having a Muskoka Detour. They didn't have it at the beer store, and we in Canada, in Ontario, we have something called the beer store. And unfortunately, they apparently just didn't have Muskoka Detour. So I had to get Creemore, which is a microbrewery from Creemore Springs, Ontario. It's another fantastic beer if you're looking to try something new. Christopher, hello from Windsor, Ontario. Hello from Ontario. I'm like just east of Kingston. That's where the cottage is. It's not like north, it's more east. John Hamlin. What's your favorite Canadian slang? I mean, I think A is it. It's the number one Canadian thing. Anytime that someone hears about a Canadian, they go A. That's our stereotypical slang word. One word, and I was talking to Ryan about this. One word I've never actually used is hoser, unless it's like in a joking way, like being silly. I've never actually been like, "Oh, you hoser." Not something I've done. Although I like the idea of it. Rob, what up from Michigan? Doodle Bob, haven't been here for a while, but I'm here. Well, I'm glad you came. Yes, I haven't seen you in a while. I've missed you. I think a lot of us have missed you. Well, me and Ryan. I mean, so glad to have you back on here. Sorry, I'm a little short. It's only half of two neighbors. It's the one neighbor. But I just wanted to come up here and connect with all you guys while I was at the cottage. Anyone want to throw some questions at me? We'll have a little Q&A. Refacina, is it cold in Canada? No, it does get cold, obviously. So in September, up at the cottage, we're sitting at about, roughly low 20s, 20 degrees Celsius, and sunny. So it's nice. I like sweater weather, like nice comfortable hoodie, something from Ocana Swag maybe. Um, I like the cooler months. So this is ideal weather for me. All you Canadians must vote purple. There is no other option. Purple. Okay. There's only red, blue, and orange. What's purple? Quebecois? What are you laughing over there for? Amanda's laughing in the background. What are you laughing about? Just your reaction to that comment. Oh. How long have me and Ryan known each other? We've known each other for, I want to say, a year, 2.5 years now. I met him when I moved into our house, which is attached to Ryan's old house. We lived in a semi-detached together. And that's how long I've known him. Someone just got married. Who got married? Velvet Flats. Velvet? I just got married on Saturday. Okay, Velvet Plats, congratulations. You did it. You got married. I hope it was a wonderful ceremony, big or small, and you live happily ever after. Thanks for sharing that. All right. Shrikar Cow Sika. Too broad of a question. What's it like to visit US cities versus Canadian cities? Any particular differences that you notice? Love your content. I've been to a lot of cities in the States. I don't know really how to compare them. Like, I mean, like any city, like one's different from the other. There's like, I don't know, like obviously New York is a huge, big, US city. Is a pretty big city. I mean, it's only probably 1/3 of New York's population. No, even way less. I think the population of Toronto or GTA is 2.7, 2.8 million people. I think New York is like what, 10 million, 8 million. But I don't really know how. Yeah, it's you're right. It's a very broad question. Mhm. Daniel Valdez, can Canadians travel out of Canada yet? Yes. I mean, everyone for the whole pandemic, you could get on a plane and go anywhere you wanted. The question is when you came back, what your process was to get back into Canada. Um, so yes, you can go anywhere. By car, I don't think Canadians can go into the US right now, but US can come here and go back to the US. So I don't know. It's kind of silly. I feel like it's like either shut it down completely or let it go both ways because what's the difference then? Oh yeah, Jason the old millennial. I also tried ketchup chips. They were okay. They remind me of barbecue chips. I wish they had more of a ketchup taste. What are you talking about? They don't taste like barbecue at all. I think you gotta get your taste buds changed or fixed there, bud. Stop laughing at me, Amanda. I'm gonna force you to come on. And then Christine would be jealous. All right. Okay, Tina Snow says, do more music video reactions. We've wanted to do music video reactions. I think it always comes down to like I feel like they get flagged the most. I've never tried it, but like you try and avoid, things that might get flagged and then you just can't post the content. A lot of the content that we post we can't like monetize, which is understandable, whatever. But like music, like it just ends up getting like blocked. So maybe we will try it, and give it a shot, and see if it works. If so, please hashtag my request. John Hamlin, would you ever drive a minivan? No. I think I would. I'm all about the SUV or something like that, but a minivan, no. Such a random question. He said, "How's your Hyundai treating you before that?" Oh, did he? Thanks, Amanda. He said, how's my Hyundai treating me? My Hyundai's treating me great. I love my Hyundai. It's hitting the 5th year that I've had it. I got about 100,000 kilometers on it, which I think is like 60,000 miles. So it's a great car. I love Hyundais, but I'm all about like my next car, either mine or Amanda's or whatever we get, uh, or a Ford F-150 Lightning, because I'm all about the electric cars. Like I want my next car to be an electric car. I'm not like crazy that it has to be a Tesla, but I do like what Tesla puts out. And now that Ford's come out with a really cost-effective truck, I think that's something I could. And I've never been a truck person, but I just like that idea that it's fully electric. This thing can power your house for 3 days. If you lost power, you can literally hook your truck up to your like grid at home, and it'll keep your house powered for 3 days. How cool is that? Oh yeah, Amanda asks. So I am figuring out a PO box. I promise I'll let you know. I just started looking into it, so we're gonna get that underway very, very shortly. And I appreciate you, asking to remind me to do it, because I know a lot of you guys have been asking for it, and I'm sorry. It's just I got a list. I got to get it all done. So it's coming. I promise. Yes, Tina Snow, yes, or Family Feud USA. Why not Canada? We have a Family Feud, and it's pretty good. I gotta admit, I can be pretty honest with like Canadian content versus like states produced. But yeah, Family Feud is a really good one. Ethan, hello from upstate New York. What up? Crash. What province? What province are you from? I'm from Ontario. Velvet Platt says, "My hubby has a Tesla. It's amazing. What Tesla does he have? Does the S, the 3, or the X, or the Y?" I think if we got a Tesla, it'd be the Y. X is too big. I'm not crazy about the look. Oh, and then they have the truck, which is going to be out for a while. Jim Bear 1, set up a PO box and we will send shit. I don't want shit. You can keep your shit. Like poop. No, that's I appreciate you saying that. And yeah, we'll get it set up. We'll for sure get a PO box set up. All right, I'm catching up on these comments. I missed some. What did I miss, Amanda? Yeah.
Until I watched your channel, I've never heard the expression "go for a rip." Is that more of a local Toronto expression?
Okay. Is go for a rip a Toronto expression?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the origin of that video, that music video that we did. Want to go for a rip, bud? I don't know where it came from. It came from the internet, and then everyone picked it up. But I imagine it probably started in the East Coast, further in the East Coast than in Ontario.
Let me read you some more.
Yeah, that's great.
Anthony Evans said, "Have you heard of the band The Dead South? And if so, what do you think?"
The what band?
The Dead South.
The Dead South. I have not heard of the Dead South. I'll look this up.
Somebody SWAT said, "Got my boyfriend a t-shirt from O Canada Swag and he loves it. He's from Toronto and says to say sorry."
That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that you ordered from O Canada Swag and you were happy with your order. Thank you so much for supporting our business. It's great to see that when people get stuff and they're really happy with it and they feel like it's really fulfilling to hear that. So thank you so much for the support with O Canada Swag. No, I've not heard of this band, so I will check them out.
SWAT also says hi from Hawaii.
SWATs?
Yeah, that's the one that bought the shirt from O Canada Swag.
All right. Oh, from Hawaii. Nice. Velvet Platts. He's got the Tesla S and he wants to get the Roadster. The Roadster. I mean, I didn't even mention that one. That's ridiculous. That goes like 0 to 100 miles per hour in, I think, 2.8 seconds or something like that. Something ridiculous. Or 1.8 seconds. 1.8 seconds. Can you guys hear Amanda in the background read off the questions? Because I can't keep up and I'm terrible at doing this. 2.1 seconds. No, I'm just trying to catch up on reading. Sorry, guys. It's hard to keep up with these comments. Apparently, if you tip, your comments highlight. You don't have to tip much. Then I'll definitely be able to see it. Your thoughts on the international police force, on the U.S. international police force? I don't really have any thoughts. I can't give my opinion. You have reacted to Louis C.K. already, right? Yes, we've done probably like 3 or 4 Louis C.K. Have you ever tried St. Louis wings and ribs? Yes, we have that chain in Ontario, and Amanda loves it.
Tell them to get their dill and garlic sauce.
She loves their dill and garlic sauce. So if you have, you can buy it by the bottle. It's in our fridge. Not our bottle, their bottle. Dennis Reisman, what is it like to have 2 seasons? Y'all have winter and July. Yeah, it's really winter, spring, and construction. Nowhere, man. Have you ever been to Nanaimo, BC? Actually, I haven't been to BC at all, unfortunately. It's really sad. I'm a sad Canadian. I haven't been out west. And my best friend lives out west, so it's a must. But no, I haven't. I hear it's fantastic though. Yep, they can hear you. So we're all good. Any other questions that I missed, Amanda?
Dallas Oliver says, will you and Ryan be planning a visit to Vermont, perhaps when allowed?
I don't see us not going to Vermont. I wouldn't say like, if someone asked me, are you going to if I just woke up one morning, I wouldn't say like, yeah, I want to go to Vermont, or I don't have any plans to go to Vermont. But if you give me an offer, I can't refuse. Maybe me and Ryan will come to Vermont. Ryan and I always talked about it, like, if our channel got big enough that we could like tour the country and do some stuff, like kind of like Leroy and Leroy are doing that. Leroy and Leroy, you guys got to see this. If you haven't seen Leroy and Leroy, you're missing out. These guys are so funny. Let's see if I can get it here. Leroy and Leroy.
John Lundy says Old Dutch or Frito Lays.
What's that?
John Lundy says Old Dutch or Frito Lays.
Frito Lays. Okay, so this is Leroy and Leroy. Okay, see that, guys? Go follow these guys on Twitter, Instagram, all the socials. They're really funny. They're very clever with their videos. Maybe we should do some reactions to these guys, but they do like short videos, like, TikTok videos. Maybe we can make a compilation with their approval.
John Hamlin says you would want an electric pickup. So Canadian.
That's good. I think electric cars are a must.
He says you should look at the new Bronco.
I saw the Bronco, but I don't know. When I think Bronco, I think OJ Simpson. I'm just not into it. Dallas Oliver, thanks for the $2, bud. Come to Vermont and I'll show you around. My treat. Awesome. I will share the news with Ryan. So I've been there before. I went for a friend's wedding in Vermont. We went to Jay Peak Resort. The wedding was actually like around the corner from Jay Peak, but we went there. It was in the middle of summer, and we just like went for a hike. Beautiful though, beautiful sights. So I can only imagine what it's like in winter. And I like to snowboard. I haven't been snowboarding in a long time. When COVID happened, the believe it or not, when COVID happened, they closed all the parks because you know being outside and all and close to people.
Daniel Valdez says, does Timmy's have a pumpkin spice season like Starbucks has in the States?
Does what?
Does Timmy's have a pumpkin spice season like Starbucks has in the States?
I think they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, well, Amanda answered that for you. Yeah, apparently they do. I feel like pumpkin spice stuff is like a fad and like everyone sells it.
Jim Bear One says, how is the theater there? Can you see films and plays yet?
We can't. I don't know about plays. I know movie theaters are open again. I personally haven't gone to one. There's so much stuff I just rather watch on TV right now, and that rather subject myself to it of the process of going to a movie theater. But not sure about like live shows. I know concerts started, outdoor concerts, but I don't know about indoor, um, like plays and that kind of thing and musicals.
Betty Moss says, hello from smack in the middle of the U.S. I'm in Kansas and can't get out, waiting on my tornado. Oh, like Dorothy?
Yeah. That's funny.
Oh, guess what? John Hamlin says you can buy the dill sauce in the big industrial size jugs of if you grease the right wheel.
If you grease the right wheels, that's funny. I bet Amanda would try and find it at like Costco. We like Frank's Red Hot sauce, and like when we first bought our house, we bought a huge jug of it. It was actually off Amazon, but like Costco size. And then we fell out of the fad of using Frank's Red Hot sauce. So now we have half of it, and I think it's going to go to waste. So if it doesn't go to waste, I'm all for it.
Jim Fair One says, what made you start a channel?
What made us start a channel? We started this channel because me and Ryan were hanging out in the garage, having beers, talking, watching sports, watching videos. In the early days of COVID, when we were all in lockdown, and we were doing that like day in day out, and eventually you're like, we want to start a YouTube channel, like we both wanted to do one, and we're like, Ryan's like, let's just watch videos and post them online. I was like, we do that? People do that? He's like, yeah. So we just did because that's what we were doing in the garage, and we thought, okay, well, we may as well just film it, and that's kind of how that started.
Jason, the old millennial, says, if I went to Canada, what would be the #1 destination?
Niagara Falls.
Really?
I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. Niagara Falls is pretty cool.
The #1 destination of all. They can see that from the States.
Man, come closer. Yeah, they can see that from the States, but I don't know. #1 destination in Canada. Halifax and Peggy's Cove is really nice. Or the CN Tower, the Sky Dome.
John Hamlin says, have you ever had to explain bagged milk to visitors from other places?
When I lived in Australia, I had explained bagged milk. Because I think they either had like cartons or like glass bottles. And in Canada, we have them in bags, which, it's terrible that we do this. Like, someone made a comment about how it's like so Canadian of me to get a pickup truck that's electric. But like bagged milk, the amount of plastic that produces, I can only imagine. We're not doing any favors for the environment.
But you got a carton.
What's that?
You got a carton.
A carton?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't use much milk, so I get a carton. But I mean, a majority of like families that go through a lot of milk, they'll definitely get a bag.
Jim Bear One says you should check out Josh Wolf and Gene Robertson, two hilariously funny people.
Yeah, Josh Wolf for sure. We will check him out.
Amanda S says, have you already told us what states you visited?
Yes, we have gone through. I mean, Ryan, I think, has been to a lot of different places. My family used to have a condo down in Sarasota, Florida. so we'd always drive down. So we'd hit all those states. I don't think I've been like too much Central America, and I've been to California, but not much other than California. I think on the west side.
John Hamlin says, anytime I hear of a woman named Amanda, I always think of that joke from Friends. Amanda.
Duh. I used to make fun of Amanda like that. Hey, Amanda. Amanda.
I've got that all my life.
Yeah, of course. It's like I used to get dumb. I was picked on as a kid in school.
Paul J says they have bagged milk in Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin, they have bagged milk. Well, they clearly stole it from Canadians. That's something I'm proud of.
Betty Moss says, what's the best U.S. food you've tried?
Best U.S. food. Oh, I like moon pies from Tennessee. I don't know if that's food. That's more like junk food. What's the best food I've had? In California, I had really good sushi, but that's not American food. I don't know.
Nowhere Man says, what's your favorite CFL team?
What's my favorite CFL team? I'd have to go with the Argos. Just because I'm from Toronto, but to be fair, I don't watch Canadian football, and it's sad because I just worked on a project that was all about football. But Ryan loves sports. If you've seen in some of our videos, he's got another channel called Bender Wins. He's a professional sports bettor, and he's really good at what he does. So if you guys are into that stuff, go check it out. Bender Wins.
Come Together says Amanda Hug and Kiss. What's that from? What's that movie from?
Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Yeah, that's from something.
That's true.
Aaron T. Lang
Yeah.
says, you guys are brilliant. I am only subscribed to 2 YouTube channels, and you guys are one of them. Keep it up. It's great. Thumbs up.
That's crazy. I love that. That's so cool. Thank you so much for that compliment. You only have 2 channels. You only follow 2 channels, and one of them's us. Gosh, thank you. That's awesome. I have no. It blows my mind the amount of people that pay us so many nice compliments for what we do, and it's just something that me and Ryan do because we enjoy each other's company, and we've extended our friendship outwards onto this platform, and hearing all those nice comments of support. It's good people out there, good people.
Oh, The Simpsons, Velvet Flats, and John Hamlin. Amanda Hug and Kiss is from Bart Simpson prank.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when he calls Mo. Yeah. Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Jim Bear 1, what's the most unusual food found only in Canada?
Sorry, say that again.
The most unusual food found only in Canada.
What would you think? The most unusual food found in Canada?
I don't know, some of the chip flavors are weird, like cheeseburger flavored.
Yeah, that's true. We have a poutine flavor chip, which essentially would probably just taste like gravy. I don't know if you get the cheese flavor in there. Clam juice.
Canadian bacon is kind of weird.
Canadian bacon? Well, it's just a different type of bacon.
Female bacon.
Yeah, well, female bacon is back bacon. Amanda S says, Adam, do you have siblings? Yes, I have 2 older sisters. There's like 9 years difference in between me and my one sister, and then 2 years above her. So 2 older sisters. I'm surprised Amanda doesn't have a comment for that.
Sorry, I was reading comments. I wasn't listening.
Oh, I was just saying I have 2 older sisters. There's 9 years difference between me and my next sister.
Were you surprised that I didn't say you were an accident?
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Amanda likes to say that I was an accident, but my mother says I was a pleasant surprise. Hello from Calgary, Alberta. Woot woot. Dottie Pie. Dennis Reisman, dirty sounding Canadian food, poutine and beaver tails. Yes, but beaver tails are delicious and poutine is delicious-er.
Oh, John Hamlin says clam juice. That's another one.
Yeah, clam juice is odd. Eat more? Oh, that's like I remember having Eat More when I was a kid. That's actually a pretty good candy bar, but it's like a healthier candy bar where it's made it's made to make you feel like you're eating healthy. It's got all those nuts in it. It's like very gooey too.
Linda Pryor says, enjoy your try not to laugh videos. Gotta be careful though, you might bust a gut holding in those laughs.
It's true. When we've stopped camera, I turn to Ryan and like I'm in pain. Like I've held some pretty hard ones. I mean, as if you guys watch us a lot, you know that I'm the overall reigning champion of the channel when it comes to try not to laughs. And I've almost hurt myself doing it. Yeah.
Come Together says, what's your favorite ice cream?
My favorite ice cream would be rainbow. this is funny. You're like, that's not ice cream. Rainbow sorbet. I absolutely love rainbow sorbet. But most importantly, it's the Baskin Robbins rainbow sorbet. Wait, that Baskin Robbins is American too. Yeah, Baskin Robbins is American. Baskin Robbins rainbow sorbet is my jam. Ben and Jerry's, I love a good, cookie dough. Mint chocolate chip, another Baskin Robbins is a good one.
Dennis Reisman says, have you ever had flapper pie?
Flapper pie. No, can't say I've had flapper pie. Sounds kind of interesting.
Anthony Evans says, I was a surprise for my parents. 6.5 years difference to my closest sibling.
Sorry?
Anthony Evans was also a surprise. 6.5 years difference to his closest sibling.
Yeah. Mine was a pleasant surprise. I swear I was a surprise. You were probably an accident. Even though you only have 6 years, I have 9 years. So I'm probably an accident, but whatever.
Velvet Flat says Tin Roof Sunday.
Tin Roof Sunday. I do not know this.
Daniel Valdez says, what comedian makes you almost do a spit take every time you
I can't remember what video it was, but I know I've had at least 1 or 2 spit takes, and I don't know which stand-up, either it was stand-up comedian or it was Family Guy, but I think if it was stand-up, I would say it was probably Bill Burr, or Jim Jeffries. Both those guys, they get me real quick and off guard. So probably one of those two.
Aaron T. Lang says, is it called a casserole or a hot dish up in Canada?
It's a casserole, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason, the old millennial, I hear Niagara Falls is more beautiful on the Canadian side.
Well, that's subjective. What's that? Facts. Yes, Amanda's got this new thing when she's like, certain on something. She's like facts. But yes, in Niagara Falls, we have what you call the Horseshoe Falls, which is like the nice wide C-shaped fall. So like the water just goes in one nice form down. So I think it looks prettier, and then they have all the lights that go behind. Whereas on the American side, it's like kind of like shooting off there, shooting off here, hitting rocks. It's very rocky. So yeah, I would say the Canada side is more picturesque, but both of them are very cool to see.
Velvet Flats agrees. Niagara Falls is more beautiful on the Canadian side.
Yep.
With Mousy agrees as well. And Mousy also said that they subscribe to the channel.
Thank you for the subscribe, Mousy.
Dallas Oliver says they were a definite surprise to my mom. My sister's 39 and I'm 24.
39 and 24, Dallas Oliver.
And Dallas also said, almost hurt yourself holding in laughs. Without sacrifice, there could be no victory.
That's what I think. Without any sacrifice, there could be no victory. So, it takes a lot of work, but, try not to laughs. I really enjoy them. We get so much flack for like doing a try not to laugh. It's like, oh, you should laugh at it. I get it, and I love to laugh. We've done a few. we released one today that we laughed at. We didn't do a try not to laugh. There should be another one coming up tomorrow, I think it is, where it's the part 2. If you guys didn't watch the video from today, watch that. And then tomorrow we got part 2 of that series. And then following that, we got part 3. So we might be doing a try not to laugh for that. But I love trying to do both. I like trying to keep everyone happy and do similar content like Family Guy. Try not to laugh and not try not to laugh and not try not to laugh. Jillian's here. Oh, here comes trouble. Jillian, well. What shenanigans we got here today? Just got back from the woods out of cell reception. Is this an Amanda I hear? Yeah, she's in the background, Jillian. Time to catch me up here. Jillian, we're just chatting. Everyone's just sending some questions, and I'm up at the cottage. You can't really see anymore, but the sun's gone down.
Jim Bear 1 says BR dark Mandarin chocolate, like talking about weird food, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Aaron T. Lang says odd hot dish here in Minnesota. Tater tot hot dish is a must-have. Sounds delicious.
Tater tot hot dish. Yeah, it does sound delicious.
Christopher.
Is Ryan gonna name his son Adam? Christopher, I no, I don't think he'll name his son Adam. That would just get confusing. Me and Ryan hang out a lot, and we don't want 2 Adams in the mix. Although I would be honored. You should do some reactions to Red Green. Yeah, we have done the Red Green show. I think we did it once. That was a few weeks ago. So check that one out. We're definitely doing more. Hey, guess what bottle of pain I have here? Oh, gosh. Oh, geez, Adam. I'm not the only trouble news here. Yes, you're right. You're right. She calls me out on all my flaws, guys. Makes me very insecure on this channel. No, just kidding. Jillian's a great supporter of the channel.
Oh my God, Dallas Oliver. He's going to name him Dan just to mess with you.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, Dallas Oliver just mentioned Dan. Dan is our new neighbor who moved into Ryan's house with his beautiful girlfriend Jocelyn. We haven't hung out too much with them. They're very nice couple. But yeah, that's Dan. So I'm waiting for the moment that I could just when me and Ryan shoot, and if Dan's around, I just want to be like, hey Dan, come in the garage for a second. We just want to show you something and get him on 2 neighbors, and you guys could all meet Dan. I thought that would be really funny.
Monica is tuning in from Brazil and says hi, Adam.
Hi, Monica. Thanks for tuning in from Brazil. What time is it there?
Astonished Top Light 25. What's the weather over in Canada like at the moment? Hi from Australia.
Australia, what up, down under? The weather, and you would know this in Celsius, today hit what, 22 degrees Celsius? Yeah. So it's we're heading into, this is essentially Labor Day is considered like the end of summer. Like this is the last summer holiday that people go away to their cottages, and summer is closed. So now we're heading into the colder months. But I was just saying on here earlier, I love when we go into fall. I'm a big fan of cooler weather, not cold weather, cooler weather, where you can put a nice jacket on and watch the leaves change. I don't know if anyone saw the episode from today, or was it today? But I remember a clip where on Family Guy, it's all the people wait for the first fall to happen, and then all the tourists come from New Jersey and New York. Oh, it's so funny.
Tyler Johnston says, hey Adam, I just wanted to say hi, but I need to go. Have yourself a great night. Tyler
Johnson, what up, buddy? Another huge supporter. And Tyler, as always, we love your hashtag my requests, and we have them. And we're going to get cracking to do some more. But thanks for stopping by, and I appreciate everything you send us. I really do.
Astonished Top Light 25. I
Yep.
Perfect. Sounds great to me. Summer coming up soon. Can't wait. Cheers for the reply. Yeah, it's easier to warm up than cool down. I agree with that.
Yeah, astonished. Hoop Light 25. Hoplite, sorry. Yeah, I know. So I lived in Australia for 2 years. I know that it's literally reversed. So as we go into fall, you guys go into summer. Hope that you're doing good down under. I know that there's been a lot of lockdowns in Australia now. So I hope that's sorting itself out and that you and your family are staying safe. So enjoy the weather as it gets nicer. Although it's always like, comfortable in Australia. Winter, you guys have like 19. See, like that's my ideal. I like love your winters there. Your summers are just hot, but I like that too. Dallas Oliver says it's been 50s lately here in Vermont. Dallas, I don't know what that means. That's Fahrenheit. I know. Just joking, Amanda. Let me do my show. Jillian S, loving my swag. What should I get next? Can't wait for the toques. Yes, we're working on the toques. We're getting some more stuff out. It's a really cool thing I'd like to share with you guys too is I've been connecting with like a lot of different creators, a lot of content creators, and I'm building a section of Ocana swag to host creators swag. So there will be essentially a Canadian category of Canadian creators where you can go and buy their swag. So I'm really excited for that to launch. I'm so happy that everyone, Jillian, like I was saying to some other people who were commenting on the swag, I love that everyone's happy with it, for what they paid for it and what they got, the quality, and everyone's really excited about it and wears it proudly. That's why I created the brand, because I thought it's like, it's just fun to have like a maple leaf on your shirt, just really basic stuff to rock. So glad you're excited for the toques to come. Lots more exciting news coming up. So again, you guys are awesome. I love it.
Also, Christopher Martin says, my Canada Swag USA hoodies are going to keep my family nice and warm.
Nice, Christopher. I'm glad that you got those USA. That's my favorite shirt. I mean, it's the best one. Everyone loves that shirt. So I'm glad that you're gonna rock those as the weather gets colder. I'm in my Just Giver hoodie. I've been wearing this probably for 3 days straight because I'm at the cottage and I just don't care. But it's it still smells fresh. So I'm glad you guys are wearing it, staying warm. Lots of hoodies and crew necks and that kind of thing. Guys, if you want, go to okanaswag.com, punch in 2 neighbors and the coupon code to check it, and you'll receive 20% off plus free shipping and pay no tax on some sweet Canadian swag. Now shipping everywhere, and shipping's free for North America. Anything else, Amanda? Man, I usually say that to Ryan.
What?
Anything else, Ryan?
Jim Bear, what's your favorite fun food?
Favorite fun food? I feel like Amanda could answer this better than me.
Sour keys.
Sour keys, yes. She got it right. So at Costco, like there's lots of different sour keys you can buy. These specific ones are sold at like Costco, and they're the big, fat, thick ones. And they're like sold at convenience stores for like usually like a quarter or something. So at Costco, you can get like a tub of them for like $5, and it's like, I don't know, like 50 sour keys. I could literally eat a tub in like a night. It's bad.
Astonished Chocolate says they're from beautiful Tasmania, by the way. It's the best.
Oh, Tasmania. That's one part I did not go to Australia. Was Tasmania.
Irving Briscoe, hi from Kirkland Lake, Ontario, Canada, eh?
Kirkland Lake. What up?
Astonished Chocolate, what's your favorite beer and favorite liquor?
My favorite beer. I mean, I love Muskoka Detour. We drink it a lot on the show. And Muskoka is, I'll be transparent with you guys. They send us beer once in a while, but I'll tell you right now, we've definitely spent a lot more money in beer. But we do the Muskoka Detour. That's one of my favorites. And before I discovered Muskoka Detour, my favorite was Creemore from Creemore, Ontario.
Julian S wants to know if you have any White Claws tonight.
So the White Claw was actually provided by Ryan. I don't usually have too much booze, and Ryan does, so he brings whatever, and we drink that. And I do like White Claws. They're easy drinking. They don't make me tired as much as beer. Beer slows you down, so that's why I just enjoy a White Claw.
John Hamlin says, "How are you dealing with the mask with the beard? I have a beard too, and they're driving me nuts."
I don't really notice it too much. It doesn't really bug me. I think the key thing is keeping your mustache in control, so it's not like pushing your mask out. Um, I don't know. I don't really have a big issue with it. The thing that I don't like about it is once I take off my mask, if I'm wearing it for like a longer period of time, it like creates like a dent in my beard. So it is annoying, but hey, I'd rather not have COVID. I'm not saying that masks prevent COVID. Let's not get political here. I'm just saying that, whatever people are doing, I'll do it too.
A couple people are asking for kids in the hall reactions.
Yeah, so Kids in the Hall reactions, totally. We have some saved that I've picked out. I used to love Kids in the Hall. A little tidbit with Kids in the Hall. I have a long relationship with Kids in the Hall, not them personally, but when I was in high school, I think it was grade 10, we watched all the Kids in the Hall and like studied it. I was in a drama class and we studied it, and then we got to recreate the scenes and we filmed them. So we filmed them and we also performed them on stage, which was a lot of fun. So I know a lot of the skits from Kids in the Hall, and my favorite is like the little boy crushing your head. So I'm very excited to do Kids in the Hall.
John Hamlin says, "Did you ever watch Due South?"
Due South, yeah. Funny enough, like I mean, when I was a kid, I watched Due South like here and there, but I never like followed like the storyline. But I did watch it here and there. I was probably like 10 when I watched it.
Irving Briscoe says, "You need to do some reactions to Cheech and Chong, funniest skits ever. There is one involving dog crap."
Okay, yes, Cheech and Chong, classic. I wonder if you're making that comment because you're like, Adam, you smoke weed. But if you have a suggestion, put it in one of our videos, hashtag my request, and we'll put it in our queue of all the videos that we need to do. I'm not joking, guys. Like we record all of them, and it's a massive queue. But at the end of the day, it's me and Ryan looking at them and kind of being like, what do we feel like watching? So some videos that are more out there in our eyes, like just based off the title, we tend to like keep pushing back. It's really at the end of the day, me and Ryan want to really genuinely enjoy it if we think we'll like it at the time or when we're in a certain mood to watch something.
Amanda S. said it's 91 degrees Fahrenheit in Colorado.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Colorado.
6 p.m.
Geez. I bet it's beautiful, though. I bet it's beautiful.
General Gamer, hello from America. It's 8:24 in Virginia.
Hi, General Gamer.
Dallas Oliver, done any Danny Tosh reactions yet? His stand-ups are brilliant, as well as any web redemption skit he does on his show.
Daniel Tosh, yes. We have a couple saved, and we were going to do them. We haven't done them yet, but he is another comedian that we've been meaning to watch.
General Gamer says, watch Josh Dubb. He's funny.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, there's no questions or anything, it's just comments now.
Oh, yeah? Okay. So just comments, guys. If you have any questions, send them my way. Holy crap. We have like 29 people on here.
Yeah, it's been 30.
That's cool. I love these impromptu lives. Oh, Brian W. What up, bud? Strange Brew movie, watch live. Yeah, I could do that. Amanda, have you ever watched Strange Brew?
Never heard of it.
It's like a classic Canadian movie. Chilliness. Hey, Adam, want to try some new tongue twisters? No, I don't. Truthfully, I'm at the cottage. I'm relaxed. I don't need that practice right now.
You have two wishes, watch two watches. Which watch?
That man is doing tongue twisters in the background. Brutal.
Say it.
What? No, I'm not going to do that tongue twister. Which watch? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Okay, there's some more.
I only do tongue twisters for tips. That's how cheap am I.
Come together. Are you a fan of Rush?
Am I? Oh, I think any Canadian is some way, in some way, shape, or form, is a fan of Rush.
Oh, Jillian heard my tongue twister.
Yeah, she did. I saw that.
Says I rock. John Hamlin, how are your barbecue skills?
What do you think, Amanda? I cook for Amanda. What do you think my barbecue skills are like, Amanda?
Delicious.
Delicious. I'm the cooker in the family, so she's not going to say anything different.
Dallas Oliver, $2 American, because Jillian keeps roasting.
Thanks, Dallas. Thank you. That feels nice.
There's a tip from Brian W. Don't drink yellow snow.
That's, yeah. Don't drink yellow snow. Don't eat yellow snow.
General Gamer says watch 1917. It's a good war movie.
19. Yeah. Okay.
Anthony Evans, do you and Amanda have any pets?
Oh yes. Brian W. Sorry, been drinking. Keep going, bud. Do we have any pets? Yes, we have 2 cats. We have a black cat named Gizmo, and then we have, what's Lexi?
Tabico. She's tabby mixed with calico.
A Tabico?
Yeah, she's a tabby cat mixed with calico, so she's a tabby with like orange markings and stuff.
Yeah, so she's really cute. Lexi is her name. I call her Sexy Lexi. She's a really cute cat. So Amanda's cat is Gizmo, like that's her pride and joy, and Lexi's mine. And then we have Dakota, who's our newest addition as of October last year. So we're coming up on a year that we've had Dakota, and he's from Texas. We got him. He was a rescue. I mean, both our cats were too. But Dakota was a rescue from Texas, and we got him in October, and he's been a great dog. So he's loving the cottage life. Jim Bear won $10. Hey, buddy, coming in hot. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it.
Red napkin, tragically hip.
Yeah, Tragically Hip. Amanda, have we been listening to Tragically Hip for the majority of our stay at the cottage? Obviously. We have been listening to Tragically Hip all the time, especially when the campfire is going and you got friends around you and just hanging out. It's essential.
Watch the documentary.
Yeah, I thought that was a question. If you haven't seen the documentary of Tragically Hip, it's a really good one. It's a long time coming. I think that's what it's called. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I think so.
It's been a long. Okay.
General Gamer says my cat's name is Roach-Tech. It means happy warrior in Polish.
Interesting facts. Interesting facts.
Adam, got any favorite cottage stories to share?
Favorite cottage stories to share.
That's when we got engaged. Hello.
I was getting to that. So, yes. So this cottage is in Amanda's family, and it has been since the 60s. And last year, I decided I was going to ask Amanda to marry me, and I was trying to think about where the best place would be to do so, as any young man would. So I thought her favorite place is the cottage. So last year in August, I actually planned this out really well. And Amanda's dad, who's a golfer, he didn't know about it, but Amanda always made a point is that you have to ask my dad if it's cool. So we were up here at the cottage with Amanda and her parents, and her dad made plans for us to go golfing, and I was like, wow, this is a perfect setup. So me and him went out golfing. We got to like the 6th hole, and then I told him, I asked him, and I showed him the ring. He said yes, of course. We shook hands, no hugs. And then we came back and we had dinner, and then we went down the dock to watch the sunset, as we've done many times in the past. And I actually set up my 2 cameras, so maybe we can do a reaction to that. That'd be fun. Hey, Amanda. I set up 2 cameras, and I just told Amanda because like I make videos a lot, so she just thought I was just being me. And I set up 2 cameras, and then a little bit of time go by, and I ended up getting down on one knee while she was sitting there, and it took her 10 minutes to answer me. Yes. She was so shocked that she didn't give me an answer literally for like 5 to 10 minutes, and I have it all documented for proof. You want to back yourself up here?
No, I just wanted to give context on why I didn't answer you for 10 minutes.
Yeah, she was just really shocked, and
I just didn't think you could have tricked me that good. I thought it was fake.
yeah. Well, it wasn't fake. So we've been engaged for a year now, and we're now in the stages of planning our wedding.
Cool story. HHS says, greetings, Maple Boy. Here's me in the background. Yes, I'm your wifey. John Hamlin, do you like Blue Rodeo?
Yes, Blue Rodeo, absolutely. Classic Canadian band.
I've never heard you listen to that.
I've listened to them totally in the past, but like, I mean, they're not my like top 40, but they're like a classic band to listen to. Like, they have some great hits, but I'm not like a huge fan by any means. You can have appreciation for artists.
Yeah.
Brian W. wrote, I hope you let her dad win. Actually, her dad is a really good golfer. I had no chance of winning, even if I tried.
Lewis Mini says, don't have a question. I just love the channel.
Lewis Mini?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lewis Mini. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by and telling us, or telling me. Glad that people love the channel. We're holy jeez, it's already an hour here. All right, we're gonna wrap it up, guys, in like 5 minutes. But yeah, responding to that comment, it's great to see that guys or people love to watch the show. Me and Ryan love doing it. It's a lot of fun for us, and we've like learned so much. It's amazing. This is what I love about it, is that when we take people's requests and do them, we end up watching videos that we would never watched, like just based off their title or their trending or whatever. So some people have sent us some really good stuff, and I love watching new things. So thanks. I'm glad you enjoy the channel. Please give us a thumbs up, guys. If you can give us a thumbs up on this video when it comes out, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's crazy. And don't forget to check out okanswag.com. Yeah. Jillian says OLP circa before 2005 for me. Oh, OLP? Our Lady Peace? No, I know what it is. Thank you. I love Our Lady Peace. Fantastic band. But you know, Our Lady Peace, like, would I see Our Lady Peace show now? Probably not. It's not Our Lady Peace, like, you know, pre 2005. Jillian. Jillian, thank you very much. Just because you and everyone here rocks, I'll save the roast for the next live as well as my bottle. Thanks, Jillian. Well, I hope you had fun camping. I'm glad you were able to jump on and say hi. I love seeing all you guys like talk to each other on the chats. It's nice to see like everyone knowing everybody that is in our community, and you know, it's just really cool seeing that happen. I will admit, we've been very MIA with commenting and getting in the conversations, and we usually are doing that. So I try as much as I can to respond to all the comments.
I miss con artists.
Yeah, con artists. Where are they?
Anthony Evans has 2 cats. Ollie, who's a brown tabby, and Tilly is a gray and white carrot cat.
Carrot cat. That's one way to say it. What's a carrot cat?
What does that mean?
I thought that meant that like he has like a orange cat.
No, it's spelled like a gold carrot. Like
Oh.
Oh. Cliff Shane wants to know about lockdowns in Ontario. No lockdowns right now.
No lockdowns in Ontario, thank God. We're doing pretty good, but I mean the numbers are going up, but compared to the rest of the world, I think our vaccinations are tip top compared to the rest of the world. So hopefully that helps us. Should.
Jim Bear One says I was delayed answering you because I was considering my options, no doubt. Congratulations, you won. Aaron T. Lang, that's a great cottage story. Love it. Congrats.
Thanks.
If I just reported somebody's comment by accident, I apologize.
So un-Canadian of you.
Jillian S. Yay, you two. Got any of the plans in the works now, or is COVID putting a damper on those? Cute story.
No, well, I mean, COVID definitely delayed it. But I think everything's running smoothly now. We're planning in like literally a year's time. So
Brian W says probably better not to show the internet the proposal. Too many trolls. I agree. And Velvet Flat says I tried golfing once. I got really tired running those 18 bases.
Baseball personality.
Dallas.
Dallas Oliver, last one, but you earned it as always. You're the best. Thank you, Dallas. Appreciate that. Really do. Have a wonderful evening, guys. I'm going to wrap it up very soon. So any last comments, please send them my way and I'll do my best to quickly answer them. Hi, Kelly. Kelly, I think you just probably joined in. Kelly, thank you so much for being a great supporter of the channel. We really appreciate it. Always commenting, always liking, subscribe for a while. Yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Two Neighbors takes 2 seconds of your time. And don't forget to like it as well. It's funny. Last time I did a live at the cottage, I think we shows you all the analytics of like how your video did, yada yada yada. And I think I lost like 2 subscribers. So
people are asking, Brian W is like, so why hasn't Ryan jumped in yet? And then Velvet Flat says, who gave this a thumbs down? And then Brian W said, it probably was Ryan, jealous because he can't go to the cottage.
It probably was. Ryan probably did give it a thumbs down. Oh, geez, we're getting hit. Jim Bear won again. Oh, have to have a last go. Thank you, Jim Bear One. I appreciate that. Oh, bread napkin, bread napkin, Arcade Fire, and New Pornographers. 2 bands that I really love. I would say that I have an appreciation for New Pornographers, but I mean a little bit more mainstream to that would be Arcade Fire. Yeah, I've seen New Pornographers once, but I've never seen Arcade Fire. So, yeah, that's my answer.
You want more, or are you ending?
Give me a couple more. If people said some, I want to answer them.
CC Moraine, I want to visit Canada one day. What part should I go to?
Obviously, Toronto, Ontario.
Roger Norris. So I spent the winter in the Sioux. And how much warmer is Toronto in the winter?
Maybe like 5 degrees. I don't know. I imagine the Sioux is colder than Toronto because it's much further north. And it's on the water.
Irving Briscoe, in KL, we have only had a few cases of COVID and only 1 death I know of. Currently, we're COVID-free.
That's good. That's what we're aiming for, COVID-free.
Come together says I came in late. Where is the cottage? I enjoy your channel too.
Thank you for enjoying our channel. The cottage is just past Kingston, east of Kingston.
John Hamlin says Enemy is a good Canadian movie. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Sorry?
Enemy with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, yeah?
Canadian movie, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
I know the movie you're talking about. I haven't seen it, but that's crazy.
John Hamlin says, did you know Toronto has 2 of the best bulletproof car manufacturers in the world?
Random facts? No, I did not. Facts.
Linda Pryor says, y'all have a good time on your vacay. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you. So, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for joining me and Amanda, kind of. She was in the background helping me with questions, and she did a great job. So, Amanda, thank you very much for helping me out. Ryan, if you're watching this, wish you were here. I miss you. I can't wait to get back in the garage and start filming some stuff. And guys, very exciting stuff in the future. We're going to be changing up locations. Oh gosh. Okay, Amanda, stop the show. What's the important ones, Amanda?
Sherry Brock says, so you aren't going to welcome a first timer joining the chat. I've been a subscriber for a few months. My feelings are hurt.
Oh, hold the phone. Sorry, who was that?
Sherry Brock.
Sherry Brock. All right, Sherry. Let's connect for 1 second. Sherry Brock, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, Two Neighbors. Me and Ryan really appreciate it. We appreciate everyone who joins. So thank you for coming into the garage, watching some stuff with us, and I hope that you've been getting a lot out of the channel and enjoying the entertainment. So thank you for joining so many months ago. I really do appreciate it. And that's for everybody as well. Thank you so much. If we haven't given you a shout out or responded to a nice comment, I'm sorry. The comments on our channel start getting busy and it becomes very overwhelming for me. And that's why I always want to kind of come on to here and be able to say hi to people and show my appreciation. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. That's it for our show today, guys. Should I do my ending? Christian Shoulder, I subscribe just for you. Soldier, Christian Soldier. Thank you very much for your subscription. Sherry Brock, I'm sorry for the attention-seeking behavior. Thank you. My pleasure. That's okay. I'm just chilling at the cottage, so it's no big deal to me at all. So I appreciate you subscribing to our channel. Phoenix, if you're ever in Southwest Michigan, look me up and we'll rip sometime. Sounds good, bud. Yeah, tongue-tied, yay. Jillian's like, tongue-tied, yay. Well, Jillian, thank you very much as always. Because you're a subscriber and everyone who's subscribed to the channel, you guys are the best. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful start to your week. Enjoy the rest of your Labor Day if you're celebrating that. And we'll see you guys next time.